It's a wet race here in Azerbaijan for the 9th race in Season 3, Generations Collide. And we're underway. Lugner gets an excellent start and is side by side with Dom as the drivers come down to turn 1. You can see Tony JD into 4th. Lugner is in 3rd and Levi is winning this race as there's a yellow flag in sector 1. You can see Gerald Crisp goes up into 4th. Lugner tries to set one round the outside of Dom. They almost make contact. The 2 Williams drivers are in 5th and 6th. Blaze is up into 5th. Tony JD is down into 6th. The 2 Williams drivers have switched positions with AJP falling down the order into P7. Dom has Lugner behind him, has Gerald Crisp behind him, followed by the 2 Williams drivers. As the drivers enter sector 2, you can see Gerald Crisp putting pressure on Lugner. Lugner gets a bit out of position, and Gerald Crisp has got the move done as they head towards Castle. The 2 Williams drivers of Blazer and Totally JD trying to gain on Lugner in the Mercedes, as Williams do find themselves behind Mercedes in the constructors table, so they'll be looking to overtake Lugner this race as there's a yellow flag in sector 2. There has been an incident. Agile, Pre and AJP all have retired from this race, so you can see Gerald Crisp, Blazer, Sizzling H, Sirius, Active Buffalo and Jack have all gone into the pits as the safety car is out. Levi still leads, followed by Dom, followed by Lugner in P3 and Totally JD in P4. The safety car is coming in this lap here on lap 3. Levi is leading this race, followed by Dom in P2 as Levi's going to slow down all the drivers. Lugner in P3, followed by Totally JD in 4th. Harry Sanchez in 5th, Active Buffalo in 6th as Lugner gets a 5-second time penalty for a severe collision with Dom. Active Buffalo's in 6th, Sizzling H in 7th, Jack in 8th, Sirius in 9th, Gerald Crisp in 10th and Blazer in 11th. As we prepare ourselves for the restart here, Levi leads the drivers down the straight as we're back underway. You can see Lugner gaining on Dom. Will he be able to make a move as we get the onboard with Lugner? Gaining on the McLaren driver of Dom. Lugner might send one round the outside. Dom holds the inside line as they come down to turn 1. Levi still leads this race. So you can see Lugner getting very close with Dom. And Tony JD has made the move on Lugner. They're neck and neck coming down to turn 2. You can see Tony JD makes the move. And Lugner's had a spin. And he's crashed, and Lugner goes down all the way into P10. Here on lap 4, Levi still leading this race. Dom in 2nd, Harry Sanchez is in 3rd with Tony JD in 4th. Active Buffalo finds himself in 5th with Sirius in 6th. The Ferrari driver of Active Buffalo has got a time penalty, but he's doing well in these wet conditions. And he's got Sirius behind him, the Aston Martin driver. Only his 2nd race here in the LGN League. But he's also doing well. Has Sizzling H behind him. As you can see, the Williams driver of Tony JD. And that's going to see Tony JD out of this race. And that's going to cause a 2nd safety car. Lugner has also retired in the background. A 2nd safety car here on lap 4 in Azerbaijan. It's lap 6. And the safety car is coming in. The Alpine driver of Levi still holds 1st place. Dom, the McLaren driver, is in 2nd. Harry Sanchez now finds himself in 3rd. Sizzling H is in 4th. Blazer up into 5th. Gerald Crisp is in 6th with Jack in 7th. Sirius in 8th and Active Buffalo in 9th as Levi once again slows down all the drivers here on the main straight. As we get back underway, and Levi has already set a bit of a distance between himself and Dom, but we're back underway. Levi leads, Dom's in 2nd, Harry Sanchez follows in 3rd. All the drivers then coming down the main straight into turn 1. The 2 Alfa Romeo drivers are putting a lot of pressure on Harry Sanchez. They're getting very close as they come down this corner on lap 7. Gerald Crisp sends one down the inside of his teammate and they make contact, but Gerald Crisp gets the move done up into P4. Sizzling H might not be happy with that move but both drivers are still okay and are still driving in this race. Gerald Crisp up into 4th, Sizzling H down into 5th. We've seen that happen already this season, and it's happened again here on lap 7 in Azerbaijan. Now Gerald Crisp might make the move on Harry Sanchez, but thinks second of it, as the cars then enter Castle. And there's a crash between Harry Sanchez and Gerald Crisp, and Harry Sanchez is out of this race. As we get the onboard footage race replay from Sizzling H's car, his teammate Gerald Crisp is up in front. Let's have a look what happens into Castle. You can see Gerald Crisp late on the brakes in these wet conditions, going into Harry Sanchez. Active Buffalo then had a quali ban for this race, but he finds himself in the points in P6 as there is a yellow flag in Sector 2. Levi's going to set the fastest lap of this race, but the Ferrari driver setting a good impression here as we approach midway through this season. Levi has dropped down to P2 and Dom has taken the lead. I wonder what happened there. So here's the onboard of Levi. What happened here then? He goes deep, late on the braking, and that is how Dom took the lead of this race. Active Buffalo then finds himself having to defend the Alpine driver of Jack, the Ferrari driver of Active Buffalo, in P5. Jack in P6 here on lap 9 in Azerbaijan, as Dom sets the fastest lap of the race and Levi takes it off of him, and now Sizzling H takes it off of him. Gets the fastest lap, but I wonder who's going to be faster out of the Ferrari driver of Active Buffalo and the Alpine driver of Jack as they come down the main straight. Jack gets his car ahead of the Ferrari driver. Active Buffalo goes into the pits here on lap 10. Dom then still has the lead of this race here on lap 11, but Levi is closing the gap between himself and Dom. We're on lap 12 and the battle for first continues to intensify. Dom still leads this race, but Levi is just behind the McLaren driver as we get the onboard footage. Race control have enabled DRS. Levi now goes round the outside of Dom. Can he get the move? He does! And Levi reclaims the lead here on lap 12. Levi is leading the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Dom falls down into second. Can Dom get back into first? We'll find out on the next lap and a half. Levi leads Dom down the main straight. He's going to cross the line. And he does! And Levi wins his 8th race win this season. Dom finishes in second. Sizzling H is going to cross the line, and he's going to get his first ever podium in the LGN League. Jack comes home in 4th. Sirius, the Aston Martin driver, is going to finish in 5th, and Active Buffalo is going to finish in 6th. That's going to be his best race finish this season. Levi wins his 8th race win this season and is starting to run away with the Drivers' League Championship. Dom comes home in second after leading for parts of today's race. He gave Levi a good battle, but finishes in second. And Sizzling H finishes in third to get his first LGN podium this season and in his career. Thank you for watching today's video, and thank you for the support on our recent videos. Before we go, let's have a look at the Drivers and Constructors League standings. Here are the Drivers League standings after today's race around Azerbaijan. Levi is in first on 184 points. Evan is in second. Gerald Crisp is in third. Dom goes up into fourth. AJP goes down to fifth. Ollie is in sixth. Sizzling H is up into seventh. Harry Sanchez goes down into eighth. Lugner is in ninth. LJ is in 10th. Totally JD is in 11th. Blazer is in 12th. Sirius goes up into 13th. Jack goes up into 14th. JC goes down to 15th. Relic is in 16th. Active Buffalo goes up into 17th. Agile goes down into 18th. Entire YOLO is in 19th. And Pre is in 20th. And here are the Constructors League standings. Alpine are in first on 201 points.
Red Bull are in 2nd, Alfa Romeo are in 3rd, McLaren are in 4th, Mercedes are in 5th, Williams are in 6th, AlphaTauri are in 7th, Ferrari go up into 8th, Aston Martin go up into 9th, and Haas go down into 10th. Thank you for watching today's video. We will see you next week around Canada.